whatever they want to do.
And they only did that to one group of people.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
They only did that to one group of people, which was us, right? So do you believe in the Bible what it says? Do you believe it's true after what we just said to you?
I mean, I believe what y'all told me it was true. Yeah, what I learned, it's a bunch of disbelief.
We got more for you.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 40.
I got it.
Verse 49.
Verse 49. And this happened and it's factual and it's a part of prophecy, but it already happened to us. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
Now, what nation? It said the Lord's going to bring us against a nation against thee, far from on the other side of the earth. Now, who do you think that nation was?
And it mentioned an eagle.
White.
Say that again.
White.
All white.
All white. All of them.
Because you have the Roman Empire,
The Romans.
you have nowadays you have the Germans, the French, the Greek, the Spaniards, the Americans, the Russians, the Czechoslovakians, all white nations, all have eagles in their logo. Okay?
True. Even our main logo is an eagle.
Yeah, but this is not us.
I know I'm saying for what we live at, the main logo is an eagle.
Okay. From the end of the earth, as swift as an eagle flieth, a nation's whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
So we didn't understand their language. So we didn't understand their language. Read.
A nation fierce in continence, which shall not regard the person of old,
They didn't care about the old people,
nor show favor to the young.
and they didn't give a damn about the young. They didn't care. They just killed us no matter how old we were, no matter how young we were. They just slaughtered our people. Now go to
54. This is verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate. So that's speaking on how we used to be back in the day. You can see it in the old movie. What's up, soul brother? Like even if they didn't even know the people, slap me five, brother, and they walking past each other, don't even know each other.
Yeah.
But now we used to be tender among each other. His eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
that's black on black crime.
And towards the wife of his bosom.
That's husband and wife bickering in the house.
Girlfriend, boyfriend nowadays.
Yep.
And towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
That's three scriptures right there in one precept.
Now, I'm gonna ask you this, brother. Name me another nation other than blacks and Hispanics that leave their kids for one reason or another, jail or child support after them in their whole lives. You don't hear about that with white people. You definitely don't hear about Chinese. You don't hear about Arabs, East Indians. Who do you hear about?
Us as fans.
He's telling you who you are. See, now, you have to understand this. Years and years ago, we weren't privy to this type of information. Once we weren't supposed, if we read, especially if you was
supposed to know how to
Bible, you know, you've seen the movies.
Yeah, we wasn't even supposed to know how to read or none of that.
Why you think that?
Because they didn't want us to learn anything. They didn't want us to know facts about
They
things.
didn't want us to know
who you
They
were.
know who you are.
They
The
wanted
Bible,
us,
the
they
Bible
wanted us
is
to believe what they told us.
the Bible is a black man's book. It's a history book.
Now,
Our history is in this book.
let me ask you this, bro. Now, you notice in all the movies, correct? They brought us over here naked, right? Here's an actual picture, butt naked, right? Why you think they brought us over here naked? Numbers 15.
Well, I feel like they brought us over here naked so we wouldn't have no, like, they was their tactic to break us down more, make us more futile for them, and basically to break our courage and our spirits.
We can give a damn.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what I think that they idea of it was.
That's some of it, but that wasn't the real purpose why they did it.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel,
and bid them to make them fringes in the border of their garments.
So we was ordered to make fringes in the borders of our garment. So the men wore pants and shirts. So we put them in the base of our shirt. Women are only supposed to have on skirts or dresses.
Right.
Period. So they put them at the bottom of their dresses. Read on, Pete.
Throughout their generations.
So that means as long as we having kids, we supposed to do this. All right?
And that they put upon the fringe of the border a ribbon of blue.
Hold it right there. Now that's being very specific, because if we was able to read, we came across that part, we was like, we ain't even have to learn how to read. There's somebody bring it out and they go, well, we got that with the ribbon of blue and the fringes, so we must be the Israelites. That's why they brought us over here naked. And that's why whenever you had a child and you was on Master Johnson plantation, they send your kid away, because they don't want you teaching them. And then who's waiting for them at the other plantation? Chicken George. Chicken George going to indoctrinate them, and then they look at it. I'm going to be honest with you here, young fella. Don't you be talking that Hebrew over here, because Master Johnson over there Master Johnson will whip all the skin off your back.
You do know about the slave ships too? It's in the Bible?
I know a little bit, not a whole lot.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And it reads, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
It said again. Now it said Egypt again. Now what do you think that means?
It's already happened.
Say that again.
It's already happened once, so it's gonna happen. It's like history repeating itself.
Well, we was in Egypt serving slavery.
Bring that out,
The
people.
Lord brought us out of Egypt. We walked out of Egypt at that time. It's talking about it's talking about a future prophecy.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means bondage or slavery. Alright? Now let's talk now this
Now I'm going to change the word Egypt in here, and I'm going to put slavery in it, okay? And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again, because we left Egypt, with ships.
with slave ships.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, ye shall see it no more again.
We should never see the actual land of Egypt.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen.
Bondmen means for slaves, men slaves,
And bondwoman.
and female slaves.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man's going to free us. Nobody's going to free us. Not Dr. King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Barack Obama. He wasn't even our people. People thought he was a black African American, but he was a Hamite.
I heard he wasn't. I've heard that. And I heard that.
He did nothing for us. Yeah, he's a Hamite. Ham is an African. So you got any other questions, brother? You want us to keep going?
Nah, I ain't got no more questions. I want y'all to keep going, but I'm trying to stop at the stores.
So,
Then I gotta walk the dog and go get my kids.
Okay, today, let me tell you about the Sabbath day.
There you go.
Today is the Lord's day of rest. He gave Israelites 6 days to do work, cook, clean, do whatever you gotta do. But on the 7th day is the day of the Lord's rest day. We don't supposed to do anything. We're supposed to be at home with our families, teaching them the Bible, going over the scriptures, not doing any cooking or working or cleaning or anything like that. All right. What's that? Exodus 28, 20 and 8. Bring it out.
Exodus chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy.
Said, remember the Sabbath day, that we gotta keep this day holy. You know today is Sabbath day, right?
I didn't know it was today, but I've heard of Sabbath before though.
Okay. Well, now we let you know now. Now we let you know now. It's a Sabbath day today. Bring it out.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
6 days we do the work and labor. Bro.
But the 7th day is a Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy sons, nor thy daughters, thy maidservants, nor thy thy manservant, nor thy maidservants, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
So that means that we, all our animals, our land animals that we had, we're not supposed to let them do any work. All right.